Comedy. It is a topic that many people do have a common interest in. Let me show you. What's the difference between snowmen and snow women? Snowballs. Okay, that's not the best joke I know, but you do get the general idea though. Hopefully. We like to use comedy to laugh, to have fun with. Sometimes we use it at the expense of others, and for escapism from how dark and dull our own lives and existences actually are. Sorry about that, got a bit too personal there. But like I said earlier, I do hope that you do get the general idea. Something that does interest me is how people respond differently to different kinds of humour. So that's what I'm here to look at. I decided to bring in some people to see how they respond to different types of comedy, and then I interviewed them about what they thought of them. This is Funny Bone. Yeah, that's the best I could come up with. What did you think was the funniest video out of all of these?
Probably the Monty Python one at the beginning, with the Black Knight.
I liked the deadpan and the clown one.
In my opinion, I liked the first one, the one with the Monty Python.
I thought the funniest video was the first one, the Monty Python one, just because it was quite funny that they were fighting.
Why did you think this?
Because it's sort of classical sort of British humour where it's sort of very dry and sort of, it's just sort of classical, and I just find that funny.
Well, deadpan, his humour, he just didn't seem like he had a sense of humour, but it was funny.
It's just the way it was, the way that they had the fights. It just, to me, it made it really funny.
When it comes to like sort of horror movie things or things where there's fighting, like Blood and Guts, I see it more as a comedy sort of aspect because of everything behind it. It's like it's so obvious that it's not real.
What did you think was the least funniest video?
I think it was the second one, the Saturday Night Live one. I think it was the one. Yeah, the one where he's talking about his girlfriend and how she stole his social security.
Well, I didn't like the night one and the other boring ones. They look so fake and boring. I didn't like them. Or the silly walk one.
You know who that's from, right? Monty Python, the greatest British comedians that have ever lived. It's your opinion, even though it's wrong.
Least funniest, I'd say any that were like people just standing up in front of TV audiences, because to me it was just them whinging on about something. It wasn't really that appealing to me.
I thought the least funniest one was the last one, just because it was a bit uncomfortable.
Which one was that?
That was the Rick and Morty one, the evil jelly bean. Where the evil jelly bean was trying to rape, what's his name, Morty? Yeah. It was just kind of gross to watch.
I don't know, it was just sort of not my type of humour, I suppose.
It just looks so fake and boring. I didn't like it.
I think it's probably a fear that quite a few people have in general as well, which is probably why I found it so uncomfortable to watch. Because being a female, sometimes you do get sexually harassed quite often. Luckily, never to that point, but because it was quite uncomfortable to watch, it was quite like a sort of nightclubby settings where some people do try pushing the boundaries too far.
Can you see why someone would enjoy it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
No. Maybe some of the night stuff, but I didn't like the silly walk. That just wasn't funny. It was just silly. It wasn't funny. It didn't have a sense.
But most people would find it funny. It's kind of like stand-up comedians, so anything they say would probably just make them laugh.
I can, because people have different sorts of humour. I think Oh, it's because there's a cartoon as well, like things like Family Guy, things like the really sort of offensive type of comedy that some people find hilarious. Like, I myself love Bob's Burgers and...
What would you say your favourite type of comedy is?
I've got a very extreme sort of taste when it comes to comedy.
Yeah, no.
I don't. When it comes to comedy, I sort of believe like nothing's off the tables. So I've sort of got like a niche sort of view on comedy, where I can find anything funny. To be honest.
I don't know. I don't watch comedy that much. Ironic.
I don't have a favourite. I just like comedy in general.
The Monty Python and Silly Walk one,
Yeah.
that was one that I never saw before, and there was a joke in there about like, can you bring in the coffee? And it's like, yes, Mr. Teabag. And I just thought that was absolutely comical. Couldn't help it.
So that was definitely unique and probably interesting look into how people respond to different types of comedy. Normally in documentaries they show some stuff about how the mind responds differently with statistics, graphs and pictures of the inside of people's heads. However, because I'm kind of an idiot, I have no idea about that stuff, so I'm not going to bother explaining it. All I'm going to say is that comedy is just all a matter of opinion, and that it's subjective in what you find funny or not. Okay, I'm just going to say goodbye, and I'm just doing this because we're trying to wrap this.